Sports-A-Delic, what is up? I got my main man KT.
What's
We're
up?
we're not just mad and pissed off. We're sick on our damn stomach.
Tell me
Come
about
over here in the studio,
it. Yeah.
and you know what we're mad about.
Yeah.
KT, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's happening, Reem? How you doing?
I'm doing terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm not even.
When I got the news today, I had a feeling that I was going to get an email from you. So we can talk about this tonight and just raise straight hell tonight about this. I promise you, I did.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Okay. The only silver lining that I see
Mm-hmm.
is that it didn't cost us critical picks. So
Right.
it wasn't totally gut wrenching. But Carson Wentzing, I think that this dude is a
Yeah.
quitter. I feel
Mhm.
like I watched him quit on his team in
Mhm.
Philly.
Yeah.
I think he's taller than Heineke, but I don't
Mhm.
think that he's better.
Same
I
here.
really don't, because Heineke is a competitor.
Right.
I'll give him that. He's a damn competitor,
Yeah.
right? And Wentzing,
And you know something else? He's not going to do well with Washington because Heineke's right there behind him, so he's going to feel like he's going to have to look over his shoulder, and he's never done well in those situations anyway. He lost his job to Foles because he was looking over his shoulder. He couldn't perform. His attitude was crappy because of that. And the same thing with the brother that came in and took his job last year or the year before last in Philly. What's the brother's name? Hurts, Jalen Hurts. You know,
and obviously the Colts didn't want his ass.
exactly.
May I please have some fire, please? You know,
Yeah.
and then of course he gets $28 million. You know, I think you probably seen my other video when I was talking about Aaron Rodgers,
Yes, I
200
did.
million.
Yes, I did.
The quarterback position with this
Mhm.
market value trash
Mhm.
is killing us softly because the
Yeah.
other positions are very heavy performance based, right?
Exactly.
And like I said, it just goes up from here.
Yeah.
Like we're going to start seeing 4 years,
Mhm.
$800 million.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's
that's
exactly
where
right.
we're heading.
Yes.
It's it's. I'm just. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm pissed off.
like with Wincing. I'm telling you, I call him Carson Wentzing. He's
Yeah.
always wincing, grimacing, hurt,
Exactly.
injured, just like
Exactly.
the crap when he supposedly had a cracked back or something.
Right.
It's always something with this dude.
It's always something.
Mm, mm, mm.
Now, he played. Did he play the whole year last year, or did he miss any games due to injuries, or did he play the whole year?
Of course, he missed some games. We're talking about wincing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. The only way that I'm going to remotely not get in my damn car and go to DC and run through security. I'm getting in that office. This is the only way to stop me at this point.
Yeah.
They better sign Bobby Wagner.
That's right.
You better give me something else
Exactly.
other than Carson Wentz.
Yeah. Exactly. I agree. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. This is
Back it up,
one of my
son.
brothers in Facebook.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I see
You
that.
thought, okay, this is Wentz here. About after week 1, this will probably be him. Strapped
I'm gonna tell
up.
you what's funny. I'm gonna tell you what's funny.
What's that?
My brother said, "Baby says, Wentz is okay. He's okay. As long as he don't get hit, don't get tackled, and just don't show up at the damn stadium.
Hey, if you go by them standards, yeah, he's a number one quarterback in the league, man.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
That's true. That's him.
I don't know. I mean, this is one situation I wish Dan Snyder would have interfered on, because he's notorious for interfering with.
But that's what I'm saying. You see how he do.
Yeah.
When he needs to say, "Oh hell no."
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
it's
quite sure he was behind us going after oh gosh, it slipped my mind. The brother with Texans, Deshaun Watson.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Snyder was behind that. I mean, he was all behind and all for it in terms of going after him and just waiting out the process. I'm pretty sure he was behind that.
You see what I'm representing right here now.
Oh yeah, I see that. Clemson.
Yeah.
Love.
I hate to say it this way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm obviously I'm a woman. Sexual harassment isn't cool. It's not something that I would ever condone. But at the same time, I guess on some level, with all that's going on with Watson, it seemed like an environment he could thrive in.
Yeah.
Is that fucked up for me to say? Is it?
A little bit. But, you know, I mean, it's true, though. You know, it's true. You speak truth. So,
stats and facts.
Absolutely.
Stats and facts. And I was just going, you know, with the with the facts. And
but still, it's ironic that came up when it did, though.
No, but to go after Russell Wilson, I mean, was ridiculous, because Russell Wilson, based on his image, his lifestyle, so to speak. I mean, I think somebody said that Russell Wilson is a strong Christian that wanted a freak for a wife. And I said, at least he wanted to marry her. Most dudes just want a freak.
Just want a freak, right?
Yeah, they ain't trying to marry and pay no bills and all that shit. So you can't knock the man, you know, for wanting what he wanted. But he can't stand alone, Snyder, in our organization. And you know, it just wasn't going to work. And guess what? That's a real thing. Like, there's going to be some quarterbacks, obviously, that's going to be like, hell no. Because we have a serious 30-year problem with Snyder. Like, this is not a couple of bad, you know, like you had said before.
Yeah.
You know, teams go through these couple of little things, but year after year, decade after decade. Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time, a very long time. Yeah, it's just not what's happening, man. It's shameful. It's absolutely disheartening, right?
Another year of same old. You guaranteed that right there. We're gonna have another year of the same old shit. Oh man, I can't stand it. I hate it, Rip. I hate it.
Time.
And we're just right there. You know, we're not far off. You know, we're like that close. You know, but now we're like, you know, we're not as close as what.
Well, you know, KT, I used to have my theme song for our team. I used to go to Sam Cooke. Change gonna come.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, it will. Yeah. And then after this Wentz shit, I have a new song.
Bring it out.
There's some holes in this house.
Okay.
Because this dude just don't have that edge.
Mhm.
Oh,
it's
just
obvious. Yeah, it's obvious.
don't have the edge.
He and Frank Wright, with the guy he played for last year, were close friends. So it was bad if he didn't get in the way with getting rid of him. He was like, "Yeah, we gotta wash our hands. This dude, he gone." So he's a cancer in the locker room, or it's something.
Yeah, let's
that
not
we
forget
may not
that.
know about. Yeah, he's a cancer in the locker room. Got to be. But people get rid of him too easy like that.
Well, let me tell you, I just think, and again, I'm not one to always pull the race card. I mean, it's no secret. We know that, people that don't look like us,
Yeah.
they can seem to get on somebody's roster and be dumpster juice, but they'll just stay on someone's team and they'll make a quiet 15, $16 million, retire after 10 or 12 seasons and just be second, third string. That doesn't happen often with the
That's true.
African American quarterbacks, where they get to just stay on a roster.
Oh, no.
But Kaepernick can't play in the NFL. But Carson Wentz can be in the nation's capital. And then, when he really turned me off was how he responded with Jalen Hurts. Like you were supposed to, hey, I'm going to show my leadership, in support of the young man.
Exactly.
Anything that I can do to help.
Right.
No, that wasn't him.
Yeah.
That wasn't him. And then how does that type of stuff get ignored?
Right.
How can you say that he's a veteran and has leadership when nobody wants to be benched or have someone take their job? But if it happens, you have to be the ultimate team player and support your teammate.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're talking about the brotherhood. Like I'm fired up tonight. Like,
oh yeah, me too.
No, you're not. You know why you're not really fired up?
Why is that?
Because you're drinking some damn water. I ain't drinking no damn water. How fired up can you be drinking water?
How do you know it's water?
You see,
I hear you.
I'm smoking. I'm drinking. I was vomiting earlier.
Yeah.
One of my friends was trying to console me. I think he put it on TikTok. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, for real?
I think he did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to console me.
Yeah.
But man,
I know they were pissed off in DC. I mean, as soon as that happened, the news, I got on Facebook and just everybody I know from DC was blasting it. So I can only imagine what they doing up the way. I know they raising hell up there.
We didn't like his ass when he was playing in Philly.
Yeah.
He's a quitter. That's my issue. He's a quitter. He quit on his teammates. He's a sore loser. And he always has, if you notice, he always has some mystery injury.
Yeah, all the time. Every year, same old. He's mystery injury, attitude. Attitude is everything,
He's not
That's
a
why
winner.
the same thing's going to happen to him next year. He's going to get hurt or play hurt or get pissed off. Heineke's going to come in and
help me out. I've been so disgusted. I didn't even try to really deeply go into it. And here at Sports-A-Delic, it's not like me not to have all my facts and stats. But
yeah, right.
Please tell me it's only for a year. It's an experiment.
1 year, it's an experiment. But
Okay. That helps.
We got to go through it one more time, though. Another time. We gotta go
no, because Heineke is a competitor. Yeah. The fact that you done brought him in here after I tried to carry this team, he 4 games in a row, like he was pushing hard. It's not his fault that our offensive line didn't protect him worth a damn. Let's just be real. He made the most out of what we had. Right. Half the time we didn't have all the receivers. Everybody's hurt, but he just kept on competing. Yeah, and he's getting ready to be red hot. Oh, he's going to compete. He ain't going to just lay down. And you know what's going to happen every game?
What's that?
People are going to be screaming, Tyler,
That's right.
Tyler,
That's right.
Tyler.
Exactly.
Because that's what they were doing. Jalen, and that gets in Wentzing's little mind.
It's gonna mess him up.
It's gonna mess him up.
Exactly.
Because clearly, I guarantee you, if we could be the fly on the wall, I guarantee you, in Indianapolis, behind the scene, the whole coaching staff is like,
yes. Oh, I know they are. I know it. We didn't even wait long enough for him to get cut because they was going to cut him. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew he was going to get cut. But Washington didn't want to wait.
Because we stupid as hell. You see?
Yeah.
And nothing says you're trash more than 2 third-round draft picks.
Absolutely. Especially the year before, he was traded for a first-round draft pick. And his value dropped that fast, that quickly, that low.
And then third round could still be like the 237th guy or something.
Yeah.
Right. He's what is the car? The car that has no trade value. Wentz is the car.
Exactly.
You know how some cars really hold their trade value? Hondas, Toyotas and things. Yeah, they hold their trade value. We'll say, what is that car? What is it? A Dodge Plymouth or something like that?
Yeah, Plymouth.
Okay.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
I know.
That is him.
Exactly.
He has no trade value.
Yeah.
He's like, when your car gets so old that there's no value.
Yeah.
And you just hoping and praying don't nobody hit it because you ain't gonna get shit for it.
Right.
The only way that Wentz will be on our roster anytime after this next season is we end up NFC championship game. Something bizarre.
Of course. Yes,
something wild.
Of course.
But really what we were talking about then is, he would have to be a guy he's never been, a competitor, a winner.
Right. Yeah.
So, and we know that shit ain't gonna happen.
But how's he gonna be all that with somebody that's really actually better than him looking over his shoulder? Because I think Heineke's better than he is. This is not an upgrade in my mind. So he does not do well when the quarterback looks over his shoulder. Is better than he is.
Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
Who are we kidding? Wow, let's think about it this way.
Yeah.
If
no, man.
If everything's fair, and Ron Rivera, who I'm starting to question what the hell is going on with him at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
But if he's as fair as he say he is, then that means it's Heineke's job to lose.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He's the starting quarterback.
I agree.
You brought him from Carolina.
Right.
So you obviously think that much of him. So if all of that is true, then Wentz ain't gonna get to play anyway because he's not. Yeah. He's not gonna beat. He's not gonna. Beat out Heineke. How's he gonna beat him out with what? Tell me. No, seriously. Now, Kevin, be real. Be real with our viewers. Name 2 things that Carson Wentzing can do better than Heineke. Just 2. Like straight up. Like just be fair. 2 things.
I would say maybe his arm strength. Maybe he can put a little more zip on the ball.
Wait, hold on. I said what he can do better. He's stronger. That doesn't count.
I can't think of anything else. I can't.
Right.
I can't. I'll take attitude over talent most of the time. But Heineke spoken like a true referee. Yeah. But Heineke has both. I like Heineke. I would prefer if they draft a rookie quarterback, which I don't think they'll do now. And
we need that 11th pick to go after a receiver or something.
Yeah.
Because you know who else I'm tired of? I'm tired of Samuels. Either you figure out some kind of damn way to stay healthy or get out of here.
Exactly.
I'm tired of this. Every time a guy falls down or something, you know, they just fall to pieces. And,
right.
You know, I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Amari Cooper's hanging on out. He's out there now. Amari Cooper.
Did they release him?
Yeah, they released him. Yeah.
No, see, we stupid as hell. Like, we're not going to, you notice when there's some receivers out there worth going to get, we don't do that. You know, we don't do that.
Right.
You know, and I think Dallas, you know, has made a critical mistake. I mean, they paid him all of this money, $100 million. And I think he's worth his salt. If you just throw him the damn ball, he's proven if you just throw it to him.
That's true.
You know, he had to go on Twitter or Facebook or something to get the organizations. Hey, I'm still on the team. I just want you guys to know if you want to throw me the ball.
I remember. Yeah.
So that's and then I understand for the most part why they hold on to Elliott. You know, because to his credit now, I love the fact that he'll stand in there and pick up the block, the blitz and stuff like that. Like he knows what he's supposed to do. Yeah. But it says Cowboys' new cap space allows team to keep Amari Cooper for a little bit.
Oh, so they didn't get rid of him. I was told they did. Okay. So they still have him.
And then it says Cowboys cutting Cooper, ? What Dallas waiting for on the move? I don't know.
Well, free agency starts next week, so we'll see. You know, a lot of players, there'll be a lot of things going on after next week.
Yeah, well, except for with us.
Except for with us, because we actually have to get rid of some people, like Landon Collins and maybe Sheriff. That guarantees we'll lose our offensive lineman, Sheriff. That all but guarantees that.
Well, I've kind of been tired of Sheriff shit. Now I know he's good at this and that, but I just like for guys to just make up their mind. You know, just stop with the fuddy-duddy and there's some other talent, you know, out there. Yeah. But like I said, I could stomach. Like I need to see in the next couple hours that the Commanders picked up Bobby Wagner because Bobby Wagner still got some game in him. And God knows we need a linebacker worth of that. Exactly. They better make this right.
I don't think so. I lost confidence. I'm telling you.
Okay, true enough. Enough. But let's just be real. Let's be real because
oh man.
You know, it's just possible. Now, Kevin, it's possible that, you know, there's garbage and then there's trash, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's possible, highly likely that we just got the garbage over the trash that was out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Because when I think about like, I'm going out on a limb. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that this guy is probably not Rivera's style or whatever, but I'd have took Rivers. Go get Rivers off the couch.
Yep.
You know, like I love Phillip Rivers. Go get him off the couch. I'm trying to think of who. Jameis Winston. I'll take
Winston exactly for a whole lot less money too. A whole lot less money.
And he's a real team guy.
Yeah.
He humbled himself to the fullest, but he came out a better player. I mean, I hate that the injury happened, but you could tell that he got in the film room and he learned from Drew Brees and bringing that out there on the field.
Right.
And everyone says, even no one said, even in Tampa, that he wasn't a great locker room guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
I talk about Washington going after him, but
we're stupid. And I understand when somebody's coming off an injury and you don't really know. And that's why I'm thinking, who could we possibly have gotten? Rivers, like I said, because I think Rivers, his arm is so damn strong, and he's not a runner anyway.
Yeah.
There's not anybody else I can really think of.
No, not anybody else. That's why they should have just rolled it out with Heineke, drafted a quarterback, and just rolled the dice. Aaron Rodgers is gone, and Wilson. So after those two, there's really nobody else.
Yes, they say once the queen left the board, right?
Right on. I would have just rolled with Heineke and that was it. Get me a rookie from the draft.
Well, I obviously, barring some wild prison sentence or something, I'd have rolled it out with Heineke, and you ain't gonna tell me that Deshaun Watson ain't got enough football left.
Exactly.
And he may very well have all of this shit behind him.
Yeah.
And but maybe our emotions have gotten the best of us. Let's look at this.
Okay.
This year's quarterback draft sucks and swallows, right?
Yeah.
So, but next year's draft, got some pedigree in it.
Exactly.
So maybe it's like, because Wentz is, he's like again, only thing I can compare him to is an old beat up car.
Yeah.
But he's like that car that some days it runs real good. And then right when you decide you want to go to that particular cookout, that's the day that the car overheats and the tires are flat.
Right when it counts. He's never won a meaningful game, He's never won a meaningful game at all, Just a regular season game, 4 or 5 wins, and that's it.
And I'm gonna tell you about Nicky Foles. I call him Nicky Foles.
Yeah.
People seem to forget he threw the ball right on the dime.
Oh, he was a bad boy. Oh yeah.
If you remember that critical 4th down play, the tight end, he threw it straight to him, and the guy was pretty good. Was it Jeffries?
It was Ertz. Was it Ertz?
No. The black guy, Jeffries. Wasn't it Jeffries? Played with Philly.
Oh yeah.
And he missed it, and that would have been it. But remember, they win that game. They win that game. They're back in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. That was the NFC Championship game.
Exactly.
I
remember.
Once again, Nicky Foles, Wentzing, couldn't finish.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand why they wouldn't just go ahead and deal Wentzing anyway, because Foles was the perfect fit for that team, it looked like. The players obviously were responding to him. And when a guy or a chick is just shot out in the locker room, I'm damn, I want to be bothered with them.
Exactly.
If you're not a competitor,
you're
not tough. how can you really say you rolling with your teammates?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like,
He was all about self, His pride got hurt when he had to sit on the bench, He would make a good backup. Don't trust him to be a good backup. If his position is all of a sudden, if he loses his position all of a sudden to Heineke, don't rely on him to be a good backup,
well, no, he proven that, it hurts. He's like,
Yeah,
give a
so this
damn.
is another guaranteed frustrating season. It's just another guarantee. We're going to have another long season again.
It just raises my anxiety. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I was looking forward to the possibilities, and I just wanted to be happy with a reasonable selection. That's all.
Yeah.
And I told you this before. I like the fact that Rivera is not just throwing crazy money. He's positioning us for a big time quarterback, which I am thrilled that it's not going to cost us,
Yeah.
I think it might be a late second round pick in there and 2/3.
Right.
It's not going to really hurt us, right?
Yeah.
And then we didn't have to give up any of our current roster players.
Exactly.
And I think that we still positioned for a franchise quarterback. But when you talk about building momentum, when you talk about an organization that's struggling from a reputation standpoint, when you talk about open letters being written from fans,
right?
When you talk about people bailing out on their season tickets, you got to have somebody in there that's going to increase, your morale, boost your fan support and energy. We didn't even like watching Wentz. Like I said, when he would come to Washington or when he's at Philly, like, you want a guy that's going to sell tickets. Now, see, I was here. I had just moved here to Atlanta when Arthur Blank moved up and everything to get Michael Vick, because nobody knew, like, that was in the cards. It's like, what? They taking Michael Vick? Right. But I remember instant electricity.
I remember
that it was instant electricity. Instantly, ticket sales were flying.
Put Atlanta on the map. Put them on the map.
And so now what we have, and I'm not making light of what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, but what's going on in Russia and Ukraine is what is going on with Washington and the fans.
Exactly. It's a war.
The fans are Russia, and the organization is Ukraine.
It's Ukraine.
Because we coming for you.
Perfect. That's perfect.
We're coming for you. That's where we at. That's what's going on in the nation's capital. War between the fans and this damn organization. And
so we can just expect another year of frustration, mediocrity,
embarrassment.
Yeah. Just another year of that.
Like we talked about this, the excitement about, like I command you to shut your damn mouth. Right?
Yeah.
You remember we talked about all that, right?
I remember that.
And like nobody's gonna take us serious with Carson.
especially with the name change that we have. This is all just playing into the laughing stock. Like I said, another guaranteed year of being laughed at, being made fun of. I can only imagine what they're going to say about us on, ESPN and the late night shows and stuff.
You remember that old game show? I think it was called Press Your Luck.
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe you remember this. You remember they called it the whammy? You remember hearing about the whammy?
Yeah, okay, I remember the whammy. Yeah.
That's what this is. This is a double whammy.
A double whammy, yeah.
We got this silly ass name. and a silly ass quarterback.
Yep.
It's a double whammy.
Exactly. It's like a clown show. And then I hate it for the players like McLaurin, the real serious, the real stand-up guys, McLaurin and a lot of the other players on the team who play hard, who give it their all, leave it out there on the field, and it's more frustrating for them, more so than us. They have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm glad that you brought that up to bring me that back down, and I need to stop making it be so much about me.
We can't help it. Look at what we've been through. This is the same old. You can't help it.
Am I wrong? Do I need therapy?
After
because I make it be so much about me. It's not until you said that,
I do it too,
that I realized, damn, what it's like for the players. I know they're like, God, hell no. Carson, what, you already know.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. I wonder what they said. Like McLaurin or some of the other players, when they heard about this, I wonder what they said.
No, I got to tune in. To Fred Smoot. Fred Smoot, man. He'll
lay it out. Yeah.
Brian Mitchell will
too. Brian Mitchell will lay it out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to go in. Exactly. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I got to tune into that too.
Well, I mean, to his credit now, Theismann, he'll put some dirt out there too. Like,
yeah, he will.
Like, if he just don't think you gonna cut it, he's about as bad as Troy Aikman. Because see, Troy Aikman don't show no damn love to that.
Hey, that's right.
You just be like, Dak needs to learn how to read the film.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to learn to go through his progressions.
Exactly.
He don't give a damn.
Question. Let me shift gears for just a half a second.
Okay.
What do you think about RG3?
RG She?
Didn't he back? Yeah, RG She, because he backed out of that book deal, and so that's no longer in action now. So I wonder what went on. I wonder what went on.
I'm gonna tell you what went on. He seen my damn video.
He must have. I remember that video.
He seen my damn video. That's what happened. And he's like, "Oh my God." He's like Sports-A-Delic killing my ass out here.
I believe it.
In these streets.
I believe that.
Because it was trash anyway. Mm-hmm. That's number one. It was pure, unadulterated trash.
Mm-hmm.
And he senses probably that he might have some kind of outside chance to get back on somebody's roster. Or,
Oh, really?
Or salvage his reputation, I would think, as a man.
Oh, that's shocking.
Like what was left in terms of respectability as a mandingo.
That's all gone now. No way. Not that.
So you saying that's it? He's finished?
Oh, he done. Yeah. Respect everything. He's like a Ryan Leaf for somebody. When you bring up his name, it's just gonna conjure up a bad memory. That's it. That's it.
Now here's my thing, because I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of men in particular dragging us women through the streets.
Yeah.
Because there's always a reference to, he's acting like a woman. He's acting like a bee.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, stop. Scared. No. Some of the shit we don't do as women. And somebody was like, RG3 is really, acting like, he's doing stuff that women do. They want to trash the guy, and then they still love the guy, so then they try to recant everything, And I'm saying, give us a break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give us a damn break.
Yeah.
But at least we can, because this is how I feel about it. If men want to refer to us as, bees. Well, at least you can always understand. You can say, well, because I'm the type of woman like this. Okay, why I can't if I'm in a room
Yeah.
with 50 men
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the only woman in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do we end up with 35 bitches?
See, that's why I love you. You are crazy.
So and my thing is fine. Okay, if you want to call me a bitch, can I be the only bitch in here then?
Uh-huh.
But why have I counted 35 of y'all ass up in here?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That's one of those stereotypes that we'll never figure out. It's like we can sleep with 100 women and not nothing. We call it player, of course, but in a good sense. But you let a woman do the same thing,
No.
and boom,
It can
her
be
reputation is shot.
it can be two guys in 8 months and she's a skank. So
Exactly. So I
What?
don't know. It's just that stereotype or that double standard.
Well, I've always felt like, when I hear guys say, "Oh, she's a B," or "She's a O," "She's a this or that,"
Mm-hmm.
I usually chime in and I say, "So all you could get was a woman of that caliber? Why you aren't out there just, slashing stallionettes and Clydesdales?
Yeah.
Why are you over here, with the mixed breed little ponies,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or the
Yeah.
baby sheep?
Exactly.
If you're supposed to be, the hunter of all hunters,
Yeah.
then why are you out here just with the skanks?
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
but you can't say anything about anybody that you lay down with without saying something about yourself. Just
That's
like
true.
going back to Carson Wentzing.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh-huh.
we are who they think we are.
That's exactly right.
A joke.
A joke. And we guaranteed a whole nother year.
Why not just call us the Washington Jokers?
Yep.
And you know what? That's what the title's going to be. Carson Wentz, Washington Jokers,
Jokers. Yeah.
with a lowercase j. We don't even
Lowercase
deserve.
J.
We don't
Yeah.
even deserve a capital J.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel good about this until like towards the end of the season if we're still winning. I don't care if we win 4 games in a row. Have we all got hyped up last year when we got 4 in a row? We all got hyped. Everybody got. I'm not going to get hyped.
Kevin, I'm a realist. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if
Yeah.
we shock the world and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't want a quarterback that I know is not a leader, that's plexiglass, that's a quitter. Anything less than the Super Bowl, you must go.
Exactly.
We have subpar, mediocre trash. I mean, we done pull Heineke off his couch. He was in some slubbering, depressive state, and his brother-in-law's like, "Get your ass up." I'm saying
Exactly.
we've had enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe just go to the college, transfer pool.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just there's some seniors there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's just
Yeah.
because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
I would have felt a whole lot better with Heineke, and just for them drafting somebody or Jameis Winston. I would have felt real good about Jameis Winston.
So you don't agree with me with the Phillip Rivers?
And Phillip Rivers. I was trying to think of another name, but Phillip Rivers could bring him out of retirement. Yeah, I would have liked that. Anybody more so than this guy.
Or okay, if there's people out there that want to pretend to make things better or whatever, give me Kaepernick shit.
Yeah, they could get Kaepernick. Hell, they could even go after Drew Brees.
Yeah, I'm saying if we're gonna have experiments,
right,
then let's experiment with the cheaper guy that we can.
uh-huh.
Where it don't cost us a damn thing, but
right.
Hey, go get Cam. Go get Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam. Exactly.
I mean, if you're talking about just for a year.
This is 28 million they're paying.
Yeah, so somebody had to eat it. And like I said, we are notorious. I just talked about this in my last video. We are notorious for trash like this. Because remember, Philly signed him to all the damn money like he was about that life. What was it? 128 million, and I think 107 million. Yeah. And we're the only ones that want to just gobble the shit down, like it's a Philly steak and cheese.
Exactly. And just like they just went after him. I mean, they went after him as if he was
like they were scared. Like they were scared that somebody else was going to snatch him up.
Exactly.
Oh, we got to get him.
Yeah. They could have waited for him he was going to get cut. He was going to get cut. They was going to cut him. They was going to cut him. And they just couldn't wait. They couldn't wait.
They could have waited a few more days. But see, that all of that also is kind of how they take care of their own. Because they cut him, he would have been able to come on for a lot less. Hey, you were released. So, but we ain't gonna do that to you and your family. But
I'll tell you what.
You know what? Hey, go after damn Lamar Jackson. Shit, he's a free agent. Franchise quarterback, and go ahead and because what is he gonna ask for? My God.
I know it. Yep.
I want him to do something totally unheard of. I want him to ask for $350 million for 2 years.
Ooh, man. Oh my goodness. That's gonna really raise the bar.
I mean,
when they do that means other quarterbacks going to follow suit, like Rodgers. Nowadays, I mean, after this, quarterbacks of his caliber that play at that caliber going to do the same thing. They're going to ask for the same amount of money.
I've seen one of these stupid ass cowgirl fans posting that they don't want to hear nothing about Dak being overpaid after this Aaron Rodgers, and I just simply responded by saying, he does have a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
The problem is when these Carson Wentzings and these cats get this kind of money, and they hadn't even so much as led you to the promised land, just to sniff success,
right,
on any real level,
right.
And then Russell Wilson is a few years younger than Aaron Rodgers, and so he's like, well, shit. 200 million 4 years, 153 million guaranteed. So what is his extension going to be?
Wow.
But then again, now some of these organizations, they're not, like I said in my video, why don't people ever sit down with Robert Kraft and Belichick? Because people seem to forget their success and how much they were paying is way down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So true.
So there's a formula. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Scouting.
Yeah.
Scouting and knowing who fits into your system. Because let's face it, some of these big name guys and all of this stuff, they're really starting to get on my damn nerves because it's notorious. Once they get paid, when they get paid, they always hurt. You notice that? They just
exactly, yeah.
Exactly. Like Todd Gurley got that money. I think I seen Todd Gurley standing in line at JJ's Fish and something.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
What I'm saying. They
Yeah.
Michael Turner.
Yeah.
He signed. He was running that thing for the Falcons. You
Mm-hmm.
remember?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And walked in Magic City and came out 3 weeks later, 50 pounds overweight, with a
Yeah.
chicken wing hanging out his mouth. It ain't been the same since.
Exactly.
Ain't been the
Yeah.
same since.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something that happens.
Yeah.
And I think we should. I hope we can find a way to keep Collins. I think
Nah,
I would
he's
like.
gone.
Yeah, I know.
He's gone because he's not going to restructure. I don't think he's going to restructure. That's going to be the only way they'll be able to keep him. And
Well,
he's probably not gonna do that.
well, he might need to think about it because he's not.
If nobody else picks him up, he might. But
He's not. Yeah, I think it depends on like how many hits they get. Like if they getting some activity, some strong activity.
mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I don't think they can do anything that would just excite me. I think this hit me so hard, and it's this is kind of like a camel. I mean, what's that saying? The what's that saying? The straw that broke the camel's back. This was a hard blow. I mean, why? And not only that, but they went after him as if he was a top caliber quarterback. I mean, it's like they couldn't wait to go after him. So I don't know.
Thompson,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what this is like for me. I'm gonna summarize it. It's like you have a compound fracture.
Mm-hmm.
The bone is clearly have protruded through the skin,
Exactly.
and the trainer come running out there on the field,
Mm-hmm.
and they grab the bone and they yank it and say, "Does this hurt?" What the hell? What the hell do you think? No, it doesn't hurt. It's excruciating. It's blinding,
Mm-hmm.
unimaginable, unbearable pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's beyond CBD oil. It's beyond fentanyl.
That's
It's
right.
beyond any painkiller.
Yeah.
You know how people talk about they had a near-death experience?
Mm-hmm.
This must be the feeling.
Yeah.
Because when I seen it, everything went white. I seen a dark tunnel, and I seen flickers of light, and then one of my friends woke me up. I had passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
And I was like, I seen him.
Yeah.
I seen it. I seen the Lord.
Uh-huh.
That it was one of those things for me.
Yeah.
That's why I immediately, when I came to, I was like, Kevin,
yeah.
I need to talk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And what makes this what makes this worse, to add insult to injury, is we can expect another year of the same old, if not worse. I mean,
I just think it's worse because
it's
everyone in this locker room, in the entire NFC East,
mm-hmm.
know that you quit on your team and you're not a good teammate and you didn't support Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
The only way he can win in the locker room, excuse me, he has to, his quarterback rating gonna have to be 104 every game.
It's
104.
have to be. Yeah.
Like he gonna have to come out there throwing nothing but darts. And I ain't talking about dinky, dinky, dink.
Yeah.
I'm talking about lasers down the field, threading it in. He gonna have to. He's gonna have to sacrifice his body at the goal line and get his ass up after the damn play.
Exactly.
And play and practice the next day and the next week, and not be laying out with some foreign injury.
That's right.
I don't know, but
that ain't gonna happen. That's why the expectation is very, very low for me. I mean, it's like nothing to look forward to. God, that sounds so bad.
for me, and
Oh man.
I'm gonna give you my last comment,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can give me your last, and then I'm gonna figure out some kind of way to go to sleep. I did put all my firearms away.
You did okay.
I did, yeah. This is my final comment.
All right.
I find myself wanting to have a Rick James moment. I find myself wanting to say, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Like, I find myself just wanting to escape.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself just feeling like maybe drugs is the answer. This is why. This is why people do it. They just want
Yeah.
to. They just want to be numb to the pain.
Yeah.
That's my final comment. That's mine.
Well, mine is I don't know, but I do know this is that we have nothing to look forward to for this year except the same old, you know, except the same old. So, and this was a very frustrating year, although there were some bright spots, but it was still frustrating nevertheless. And we got that to look forward to. So, um, I don't know. I didn't even want to wear my new shirt. I got a shirt. I bought it a few weeks ago after our last show, and I said I'm not going to wear it till we have our next show. But I didn't even put it on tonight because of all of this, because I have nothing to look forward to. I'm not excited, but it's good to talk to you again.
Yeah.
Really, it is. I mean,
Well, likewise.
yeah. I hate
Well,
that this is going on.
um,
Don't even have a word of encouragement for DC fans,
well, it's official. DC now stands for dumbass county.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Well, uh, Kevin, thank you as always.
Oh yeah,
Sports-A-Delic. Uh, please like, subscribe, share. I know I'm going to
yeah,
hear a lot of comments, and I need them. I need your support. Kevin and I are struggling. Um, we need we need love and support in this
that's right.
time.
That's right.
Um, that's what we need. I
Stay strong, Commanders. Stay strong the best you can. Yeah,
you know, one it's going to happen that we're going to be able to have these webcams where we are just blazing out with nothing
oh
but positivity.
yeah,
Uh, I mean,
yeah.
it probably won't have nothing to do with Washington, but
Probably not.
we'll have, you know.
Probably not. But it's all good. I
But
can
like
only
I said,
imagine what our people in DC are doing. I can only imagine.
I told you, Russia versus Ukraine. I already
Exactly.
told you what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um, but sincerely, thank you for tuning in, supporting my channel,
Hmm.
the content, and always being willing to step in and chime in.
Absolutely.
But I do like the fact that you're true.
Yeah.
You know, clearly we all of us need, like, there's supposed to be some payoff and benefit for loyalty and commitment.
Yeah.
And so we're hanging in there.
That's
We
right.
are.
Don't forget my T-shirt.
No, I got you covered.
Okay.
I got you covered. My t-shirt guy was
Yeah.
his. He said the needle. He had to
Hmm.
order the needle, and he said he's experiencing the first time with Amazon. They say, hey, it's gonna be this day, and then it'd be like flinching, you know.
Yeah.
So let's just hope. Let's just hope this damn whatever he need ain't coming out of Russia.
Exactly.
Because I know damn well. I just have to tell all the Sports-A-Delic t-shirt shit. Yeah, I got to find somebody else stateside. Stateside.
I know that's right.
Right. But you have a good night and a good rest of the week.
Okay.
And I know you're going to rewatch this
yes,
this video because
I'm gonna rewatch this one. And the Aaron Rodgers video you did the other day.
Yeah. Hashtag side chicken.
Side chick.
Yeah. But it's always fun doing these.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's so much fun watching them after you've done them. So, so like I said, I appreciate you and get yourself some rest and stay strong.
You too.
Stay strong, my brother.
I command you to stay strong.
I command you to pick my ass up off the ground.
See? Peace out.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, Rick.